Yeah, anyway, I'm good. Oh god, I hate, you know when you try and screenshots of Google Images, it just won't let you.
Yeah.
Thankfully my screen recorder, my phone seems to like defy the laws of all screen recording and screenshots, so I can just screen record anything. Right, I'm gonna send you the picture. Right, I've sent you one snap. But yeah, if they had like that lighting in this game, it would be so much scarier. Because the thing is, before, like, this is the thing I don't really understand with the bouquets, because before they got rid of the bouquets, there was a moon, and the lighting actually looked half decent. Hold on one second. I came back. So basically, before they like got rid of the moon bouquets, they had like the moonlight and whatever, but the lighting was actually good. Then they got rid of the moon bouquets, and then whenever you looked at the sky in the game, it was like a. It kind of reminded me of CAD. Like, like you know when you make something on CAD and then the background's just like a plain like color. That is like the map is basically just a bit of CAD. Now the lighting is like don't get me wrong, that's good lighting. But like, I mean, before it was just kind of like an empty palette. Is it? To be honest, on this map, Leatherface would scare the shit out of me. I'm gonna take my time to have a nice. Yeah, I remember briefly going through this house. Why are the stairs so wide? It's really funny actually. For dark, I like the lighting, like how you can hide in the house. But this you sure it's this house? There are like many other houses. Oh, we're in the basement. We need to go.
Ah, here. Found it.
True.
They took it direct.
That looks like the real Annabelle, to be fair.
They
Like,
took a direct image from the film and copied everything in, like this window, this chair, the TV set. The only thing that wasn't in the film was that doll. And for whatever reason, there's a doll there now.
you sure that's not like the Annabelle doll? Because that looks like the real life Annabelle one. Like, you know, the one that doesn't look anything like Annabelle at all.
I mean, it might be, but the red hair, the
Yeah, true.
overalls. It seems too close together.
True, to be fair. Oh my god, the grass worked. I hid in the bush. Where are the windows upstairs? I do not Oh my god. I really should have gone in the locker. I thought there'd be a window upstairs. If there is one, I didn't see it.
There is, but it's in one of the rooms.
Oh, please don't know the basement's here.
There it is.
Is there a hook upstairs? I fancy.
We've got the basement house. Near the one that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. Because I keep on coughing. We love that. Don't know why I'm singing all of a sudden. I'm surprised he didn't put me in the basement.
I'm also really surprised. But then again, you just gotta travel halfway across the fucking planet to get to us.
Yeah. Oh no, it's using some of my lucky break.
This is another variation. That's where a window would have been.
Yeah, like when I was on here, there was like a back, almost like you could go on the back of the roof.
Oh yeah, there's one here. Oh, you can go on the roof in this one as well. There's a breathable wall there.
Wait, where?
Oh wait.
I'm going in the house. Oh, show me where it is.
No. The window is it's over here.
Yeah, this is what someone looped me on. They just did that, and then like went back up. Oh, there's a tome here. Sneaky.
Right, come on.
Oh, hello, Jane.
Oh, that's a bubba.
Booba.
Booba. No, I haven't said that word.
Please don't know that I'm on the totem Leatherface. I don't know how many brain cells he has.
Oh, it looks like you can actually see inside of the cars. That's cool.
Yeah, true. This is what I don't get. Why are there like 50 cars?
50 cars for 3 houses.
I know, like, is this a main road?
Oh, look at little book.
It'd be cool. Oh, no, it's cool, to be fair. This house, I think, is my favourite.
Yeah, definitely.
Spooky.
That's why you can see out the windows too.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know, the lighting in this one and, like, the loops and stuff, it feels, oh, shit. Oh, he's outside. I thought he was, like, sweeping into the building. I don't know if that's my headphones or if I, like, literally just heard the and then just thought he's coming around the corner. Hi, Jane. You look like someone out of the 70s with that skin. I don't know. I quite like it. It is Mr. X. Leatherface is coming. We need to go. He's gonna butcher us all. I've not been in this house yet either. So, I might die. Oh, they did actually keep a basement house. Ooh. Ooh, this looks so nice. There's a teddy bear.
Oh yeah, precisely. Very nice.
This is so cool. They've got darts. They've got a tennis racket.
Oh shit, that's something.
They've got a painting of some flowers. Oh, when you're free, come do the gen down there with me. That looks so cool. It's funny because I personally think the main house is the worst one. But I think it's this one over here that's boarded up near the person on the hook, isn't it? Like, is it fully boarded up this time?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Wow, come on. Just got... Please be a pallet here. Why is there not a pallet here? Where are all the pallets? I need to learn pallet locations. I'm going to go in the basement house, I think, because the basement house... There was a pallet right there. Oh my god, I've got a kitchen. This house is so nice. I'm going to try and hide. I like how you can hide more in, like, the blind spots inside the house. Like, you can literally just crouch. And, actually, I'm going to take charms off after this. That is so cool. See, the thing is, I did like when, you know, when you first get this game and there's like the fear of the hiding aspect. I'm just gonna follow you. It's fine. Yeah, so. But yeah, you know when you first get the game and the hiding aspect is like the thrill of it. I do like how you can like hide in plain sight. I think that's so unproductive. I don't care. There's a playground. I've not seen the house that you're going to yet. That looks like a mansion. That's the last house I need to check out. Then I've pretty much checked out most of it. He is also here though. Hi. How's the looping? Whose house is this?
Oh, you found a boom.
Like, you can hide so... Oh my god, you can kind of see through the windows as well. Like, they're blurry. Oh, that's so cool. When you get off the hook, have a look through the windows. That is like a really cool small little detail.
I didn't even check. Is the new wiggle thing like a permanent thing now, or is it still?
I think you can change it in the settings, but I'm pretty sure it's permanent. Yeah. I think it's like a choice. I'm not too sure. I haven't changed it back because I prefer the skill checks to. Like, I did prefer the idea of wiggling left and right, but skill checks I just find so much more convenient.
Yeah, especially when you're on your phone.
Yep. So I'm gonna save my toolbox in case I can sabotage any hooks. Oh god. See, my slight issue is if you're cut outside, you're just there's like no hope. Like there's no palace. The only hope really is to hope that he bumps into a tree or something. And he did, but he hit me. Enjoying yourself. I miss like the really old tantrum add-ons where if you run both of them the tantrum would be like half a second long.
Yeah.
Like those were so fun to run. But yeah, look through the windows and like that house there, you can like see outside but it's like slightly blurry. I do like the detail on this map, I just wish the road wasn't like 3 houses apart. I'm gonna... okay. Speed heals. Okay, I think this build wasn't very good against Leatherface. Because the only thing I'm getting is Lucky Break, and that's after I've been unhooked. Let's go on the slide. I used to love these. The spinny slides. Can we go do that gen in the very far house? Wait, don't go there just yet. Let's pretend to go in this house, because he probably has barbecue, doesn't he? Oh, he's stuck in them. Never mind. What the hell's that? Did you drop a brown toolbox?
I did. Franklin's.
Oh.
Oh my god, this wolf is completely invisible. Knew he climbed up so familiar.
Yeah.
Visible right next to it, and I am
He's...
we can't even see him here.
Let me get the person up. Is he after you? Because I saw him going like the main house, but I don't know. Oh, he's coming back, so... Right, come on, we're gonna have to go, come on. Jane, he's right here. Jane, he... Wait, never mind. Right, Jane, you know what? I've got no idea where he is. Am I running towards him? Oh god, I am. Oh, hi, Ethan. I genuinely have no idea. I'm gonna die. Oh yes, Jane. Come on, Jane. Ethan, come back and save me. Save me, Ethan. He's gone after the Jane. I am safe to be saved. Dun. You get started on Jane, I'm gonna run away and self-care and hopefully get some use out of Lucky Break. Oh, this house is pretty cool. I think the only issue with the Lucky Break and self-care instead of inner healing is the time it takes. Because by the time I'm done self-caring, this thing will go. I guess Lucky Break will have enough time to activate for Overcome, and that's about it after this heal. Hi, Ethan. Hello. I'm scared to drop down. I have no idea where he is. Oh wow.
He's chasing the Jane.
I love the blind spots on this map. Because the thing is, if you when you're the killer, if you look hard enough, you can see. But if like you go past someone, it's a good quick hiding tactic. Which is pretty cool. We can kind of do it in any bush, but follow me in here. And come down. Wait, no, in this is it, in this room. Look, if you just hide in like the shadows and stuff. Like if you got rid of your charms, you could. I'm basically just invisible. I just love the fact that you can see outside. Like it kind of adds like a stealth. Like I really want to go against Myers on this map because then like I don't know, do a little bit of roleplay.
Like,
Someone got on the gen.
Friday the 13th. Like if you saw like Jason walking
Yeah.
past these windows, that'd be fucking cool.
Let's go downstairs.
Oh, not that way.
Hide. Just walk down here. Just walk.
I'm gonna to the gen in the other house by the beam.
Okay. I'm gonna do the one down there.
Fucking one.
I'm glad they kind of removed like 2 of the lockers in this building. How close is he? Oh,
Yeah.
he's in the basement with me. Oh, he's going back up after the... I hope they do a graphical update for Myers as well. Because, like, don't get me wrong, his graphics are good, but I feel like the mask could be, like, redone a bit. Whether that's, like, the hair or...
Give us his new Halloween film mask.
Yeah. Oh my god. You speaking, like, sort of clouded his terror radius a little bit then. Absolutely shit myself. It's a lot more immersive. Yeah. I get really scared because I hear the terror radius really loudly, then I hear a chainsaw and I'm assuming he's after the Jane. But he could literally just come around the corner and like cut me up and I wouldn't really hear because it'll be muffled anyway. Alright, I've got the last gen. That was really close. How the heck? Why are you following me like that? Damn it, no, he caught me. I'm gone, Ethan. Go on without me. He might not get to a hook, but I highly doubt that. I don't really know what the hooks are like on this map. Nah, I am barely not getting off. Damn it. Sad times. Bloodwood. It's okay. I wish people on Snapchat didn't like name their names after in like certain fonts, because my precious poor little Android cannot deal with it. It just comes up as question marks in boxes.
Yep.
It's like, what is your name?
It's question. Oh, it'll be a really
Cypher. It's like the Riddler. That's an interesting post. On IGN, Activision has unveiled a new way of punishing cheaters. Call of Duty cheaters will now be unable to see other players, but other players can see them. I love that. To be fair, that sounds like a fun challenge. hell well can you do? Anyway, I'm going to try a game without any charms. And I'm going to try and be as stealthy as possible. Actually no, I'm going to wear the glowy outfit. I'm going to see how stealthy I can be with the glowy outfit. And then... it wasn't the strength. In a healing even. Sorry. I do not remember the alphabet. Oh, there it is. Right, do you want me to put on an offering this time? I know there's increased odds, but I don't want to not end up going there. Hopefully we get a Ghostface. Or a Michael. Like, as much as I want to go against a new Legion, I'm trying to test for hidingness.
Remember when like charms just didn't exist?
I remember when they said they were going to add them, and it kind of got to the point where I remember everyone thought, like, why? That is the most useless thing on the planet, because no one really knew what they did. It was just there, like, oh, charms are going to be added. And it's like, oh, great. It kind of reminded me of, you know, when, yeah. You know in Minecraft when, like, they started doing updates that, like, really unnecessary small things, and you knew that, like, they'd kind of gone past the basics. It was just kind of like that. It's like, oh, wow, charms. Is that what you've now thought of? And then Minecraft, it would have been, like, horses. I think after horses, it kind of went, like, a bit extra, you know? I am pretty sure I've been added by a bot on Snapchat. We love that.
Nice. Abuse it.
I don't know why I entertain them as if they're like a dumb person. Like, no, it's a bot. All I'm doing is making a fool of myself. But I just tried to confuse it.
I had a bot record videos for me,
Oh yeah, I never trust
so I
that.
accepted, and it was just word of Indian men in a ballroom. I'm not even kidding. I'm being dead genuine with that. There was like three Indian men on that other side of it, but it was blacked out the screen. It was like, okay, so they're trying to get money. One thing I don't get: how do they send live snaps when they're not live?
Oh, like purple snaps and red snaps.
Mm-hmm.
I think they must find some way of like sending, like maybe recording it with something, but like of maybe like a pre-existing video, but like somehow perfectly frame it. So if I recorded like a picture by TVT right now, then you would see that. But like maybe if they get it like so, like perfectly.
Kind of sus.
Kind of sus.
Oh, it's TV.
Whoa. They really going for the Son of David look.
I didn't realise he was actually getting proper.
I don't like how he's wearing trainers.
No.
After all that, you're wearing trainers. Like, now get them sliders, flip flops, something. And that Dwight looks like the Observer.
What is it? Why is his trousers so tight yet so low?
I know what you mean. Them skinny low jeans. I think Dwight slightly. His outfits annoy me the most, I think.
Oh, Maury.
No, it's not Maury. That's a Survivor secret. Lol.
No, it's a Maury.
No, it's not. The last offering is the killer's offering.
No, I know. I'm fucking with you. It's a Maury Ellis.
Oh, sorry. Survivor's Maury.
Myers with a Maury on Lambton.
It's a Neo with the hag Maury. She's gonna eat the survivors. Have you seen that? Like, someone like modding all the killer stuff survivor skins. Have you put your fan on?
It's, yeah.
You can just hear it.
Is it loud?
A bit, yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Fuck.
In fact, it's got one of those situations where like you'll stop speaking and then in between I just kind of hear like.
I do apologise, but it's like an oven in my room because it's so small.
Just strip off, Ethan. Strip off, that's all you need to do.
Play full nude.
Exactly.
Live stream.
Accidentally turns on PlayStation camera.
Yeah. Oh no, it's there.
Accidentally.
Don't worry.
Oh, they've got the new Pride flag. I'm gonna get that after this.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna get the new one after this, just for collection's sake. I'll never ever wear it. Who is it? Is that a Michael? Is that a trapper? I think that's a trapper. Wait, who's that? They're by the truck. Oh, it's a Michael. It's a Michael. Yes. Yes. Right, now to test for hidiness. Okay, this house is a bit shit.
Oh my, Ellis, come here. Come here.
Okay, but you can kind of see. I mean, like, we need to hide in like the pure shadows, which are best up. Oh, I thought that was a really dark room then. No, but it's like,
Ooh.
oh my god. Okay, this house is not as dark. I think I just heard him breathing. Did I just? I swear I just heard like. That might have been us. I didn't fully explore this house. Tell you what, imagine someone with Insidious there.
Oh god.
Insidious Leatherface waiting for a mega jump scare. Can we go in this house? Oh, is this a house? Oh my god, is that actually... Oh, do they switch this?
Just swapped it around.
Either way, wait, come down this one.
Why is there a breakable wall for the shed?
Because there's a big hedge. And there's a window there, and that will just... Actually, that looks quite evil. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Hello, David. That's right, Ethan, you go hide in a corner. You go hide upstairs where it's safe.
Oh, this house has been swapped around as well.
If you really like, you can go get them. Then they die. Slowly.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
I'm hiding in a locker. The ultimate form of stealth. Do not cry, I swear to God I will cry.
He heard me fall.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
He's got infectious. It's time to cry. Has he got agitation? He is gaining on me, but okay. Oh, come on, please don't get to struggle.
No, I kind of want Dimitrescu as a killer rather than Nemesis now.
As that finally, like...
Sunk him, yeah.
I just think should have a bit more originality. No, Dwight, I'm so sorry. I think he has a hairbrush. Oh my god, why am I still exposed? Why am I still exposed?
Oh yeah? Why are we still exposed?
If that's a glitch with Myers, I will cry. I found a...
Oh!
Oh my god, no, never mind. Doesn't matter.
How did he get that so fast?
He was stalking me... No, Heba would make it longer, wouldn't it? I think he was stalking any other person on the hook. He must have the memorial thing. Oh, hello, Dwight. Jesus. Fine, don't kill me, Dwight. Don't want to waste this precious... We keep on getting killers out like insta-down. This lucky break isn't coming in handy. It's just slowly depleting. Wait, so can we go in... Wait, we can go in all the houses on this variation. Oh wait, this is a different house. Ethan, there's a different house.
I'm getting chased by a Myers here, Alice.
Wait, there's an upstairs as well. Oh, this house is like even cooler. Kind of. That someone left the toilet seat up. The wife will not be happy about that one. Tell me when you're not being chased. Go to like, you see where the boon is? Hello, David. Yeah, that house there, that's like the one that wasn't in the last version.
Oh yeah.
It's quite got a cool inside. It reminds me of like the character in every horror film that's kind of like the single I now live in a.
Fuck. You stalking you.
I don't know, yeah. Let him get all that stuff out. I'm still confused about the exposed thing. It's scaring me. No.
It's not even a prestige one. It's very surprising.
He's got a very small tower radius. He got a monitor.
The other two are on gens, thankful. One's in the basement of the house to the left of you, and then the other one's in the far end house that we started off in with you two, you and the David repairing our gen.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's done.
Oh my god!
Done soon.
How did he get it so quickly?
Oh, he's got bamboozle. He vaulted through that so quickly.
I don't think he does. I think that was just vault speed. Maybe it's like fire up. I don't know how. Like, to be fair, I did let him milk me of my entire stock, but he's gotten like a lot. Come on, Dwight. You're gonna have to go quick. Dwight, go get Ethan. Oh no, Dwight. Oh no. Or was that the David? That's the Dwight. David.
Fuck.
Come on, David. You can save us all. We believe in you. Come on, David. You're gonna have to save us both before you'll suffer.
I love saying that name.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure everyone says it wrong, but we won't talk about it. Because in the game, she's it. I don't know. Everyone says like I think it's like a Domitresque. Because in the game, she goes like the entire bloodline of Domitresque. Like, what was it? Something to do with that.
And then, I don't know.
Yeah.
What, like, you know, like, every killer's got the ghost face, for example. What would hers be? The pursuer, or something like that.
Maybe. I was about to say the Lord, but that'd be a bit strange. Because I know, like, there's the 4 lords of the village.
The mother.
I don't know. I feel like hers could, like, I feel like the vampire would be too basic for her. For dragon. I don't actually know what, like, the tall woman.
What's the mutation called? Like the virus, like the necromorph, something like that.
I have no idea what the name was. I just know it's some
Yeah,
weird, like,
that
Demogorgon dragon thing.
thing.
The bloodsucker. Oh, hello. I think I hear you in the house. Oh, hello. You are here.
Witch.
Oh my god. Ethan.
Bitch.
Hello.
There.
Get away the door. Wasting.
I'm stuck, I can't.
Oh. So where's the window in there? Oh, it's here. Okay. I'll go try and save them.
Check this. House out now.
You can. Oh my god, he was right there. How does he know where we are? Like, constantly. Like, he may have had barbecue, but he was waiting for us to drop. Please don't get your stalk. Like, you've milked me the whole game. There is no way you can get Evolve in free. Oh my god, he actually did.
Okay. Fuck.
Run, David. Please.
There's no way we're getting out here.
I don't even know how. How has he gotten it so much? He must have, like, barely bilked me. It's not even like he could have Judith's journal or anything, because I'm not the obsession.
Like, he never stalks me.
No, he was stalking us at the house. When we was both in the main building, he was stalking us both, and then when I ran off, he was literally on like the porch watching us both.
Oh. Wonder where hatch locations are on this one.
Well, I mean, they're technically anywhere, but I imagine a lot of them will be inside the house. I think that's my favourite house. The one actually.
Yeah,
That one and the one-story one. It's the living room in there, I like.
Shit.
Hide in the locker. He knows where we all are, like, constantly anyway. They're not getting off. We just got to see. That was a bit quick.
Yeah.
So he's behind you. I think the issue is on this map is if it's in the basement, you won't hear it unless you go down there.
Oh yeah.
So the thing is, I would say for main road, but you won't even. I think you could even check the main road with the amount of cars in there. That's sarcasm. There's a lot of empty open road. We love the playground.
This is where he's sitting on top of it already.
See, like,
Oh.
see, the thing is, you're kind of following where he was, so it's either going to spawn over here or he's probably found it. Maybe check for the last house. And the basement in here as well. Oh, what's he doing? Oh my god, what is he doing? I think he found the hatch. If you sneak around there, you might actually be able to get to it before. Go on, let's speedrun it.
Bitch! Yay! Unless he was giving it to me.
Hey, you did have hairbrush.
Hairbrush rabbit.
Oh, that's why he's had a low heartbeat. Wait, how many add-ons did they change? Was it all of them? Because those are different.
It must have been all of them.
Corrupt. Fair enough. Because the hairbrush, I swear, used to be like a continuous thing, like every single evil within. It would have that tiny little bit at the beginning, but then it would take longer to fill up. And the rabbit was decreases by 8 meters and increases by 8 meters. Now it's like 25%. Earn a total of 3 of the following bronze quality, or better as a survivor. Benevolent, malicious. Why?
I've literally just accepted that one now.
Like, that is such a pain in the ass. Like, why can't you just... So that's like, I think it's the fact that it has to be a minimum of 3 games. If you actually get a black in one of those games, that's just upsetting. That's just really upsetting. Right, we're gonna go all... we're gonna go Halloweeny.
Enter of 3 of the following of bronze quality or better survive at 11. I mean, it's 2 games realistically, if you think about it, because you could get both of them as bronze or better in 1 game.
Malicious is for killer.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna put on red herring.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think like what Laurie's sort of like film perks are based on the ones I have. We go with Sprint Burst, Red Herring, Calm Spirit, and Decisive, because she was kind of like a cunning little person. I don't have much to work with, to be fair. But anyway. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
I forgot that her, like, brown out now. Just now.
Ugh, don't ever put that on.
I think I prefer the normal. The other hair looks dusty.
He was a bullseye on my back the size of a Tiger Stadium. Ghost speeders never leave a man behind. Catch on the flip flop.
Flip flope.
They could have done a really cool killer for the Evil Dead chapter.
Yeah, to be fair, it's kind of like a wasted
Dead-eyed.
opportunity.
Dead-eyed. Dead-eyed. I wonder what killer we're gonna get for the 6th anniversary. Yeah.
Well, we could.
Will it be licensed? Will it be original? Who knows? If they do original, it has to be like the most unique killer they've ever done.
I think they're bluffing. So the thing is, they don't always have to announce that it's going to be a crossover. They just do for like games. So they might be fooling us entirely. Speculation. See, now I think would be a good time to check that my stream's working. I've not actually checked yet. Or that the voice is playing. Because the thing is, what used to happen is if I didn't have voice playing and it asked if it wanted my voice to be shared, sometimes it wouldn't actually like play my voice. Which is a bit odd.
It's a bit like...
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, oh yeah, it is working.
Oh
I just said it. Did you hear that come up my phone?
no! One of my favourite YouTubers is Dog Passed Away. No!
Wait, whose is it?
Barry Lewis. He's
Oh.
a YouTuber.
I don't know who that is. I'll have a look. That is quite sad. Oh, did you see that like game? Like the YouTube video game of Markiplier? It came out like a month ago, I think. Basically, it's kind of like one of those like It's like it was pretty cool. It's basically it starts off as a YouTube video, and then it's like it's got like a full set. It's a bit like a little film like game thing, and Markiplier's like the main character, and they're in space. And then basically you have to make a decision. Like I think you travel in time on some like spaceship, and then something happens, and then he asks you a question, and you have to click on which decision you want to do. So it's a bit like Telltale.
Oh yeah,
But
I've
then you,
seen that, yeah.
then you have to click on the video, and then it sends you to a different video, and then it's a different story. Like that. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that the other day, and that was cool.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Send them back in.
Yeah, and then there's like different races and stuff. It's a very cool concept, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna also strip off because Jesus Christ, it's warm. We've forgotten map offering. One sec.
We did. A bit of variation's okay though.
Okay, well hopefully it's Legional Ghostface. This is close enough to Haddonfield. I can't wait until they rework this map.
Blight, I think.
Fun. I might lead him to this ace. I might be
Just walk right past me.
I'm gonna be an absolute comedic genius, and I'm gonna use red herring on the gen that I was just working on.
We'll go blast mine in with me. Just see how that goes.
I don't know.
Oh, blood favour.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Just fast forward, he's got definitely got the crow.
Crow or rat at least. I underestimate Blight's like normal movement speed, don't I? Oh my god. Give me a heart attack, mate.
For a guy with a limp that can run faster than a guy who's running.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
He's quite good at tracking after being blinded. To be fair, he's quite good at tracking overall. Like, I thought I bamboozled him, then he like actually did like just bounced off like 4 different rocks and knew where I was.
That's the borrowed time.
Have you? That'll take the hit. Oh, never mind. My sprint burst. I forgot I had sprint burst. It's that.
Kirby Sam's going now.
Yeah, it has run out. He's on the run. Hello. Heal me, thank you. Why you touch me up with a puppet? That's not healing. He's coming.
God, Ben's where the cool isn't.
It's after you. Oh.
Shit, I forgot you had blood favour. What? Blood favour end. Blood favour end.
Damn it. I thought
No! No! Blood favour just saved, didn't it?
Right, I'm gonna. Are you ready to watch him go to the gen? Because funny. Red herring. I don't know if that worked or not, but I'm gonna hope it did. Is he actually going to the middle gen?
He's coming to me.
To be fair, it probably wasn't the smartest idea to bring him like to the gen next to you.
Oh, that's got me, don't worry about getting me.
Fair enough. Wait, why did that hook not work? It's going upside down, this feels cursed. Ooh, for Claw that has an anniversary flashlight, how fancy.
What year?
Wait, what?
What year?
What do you mean, what year?
What year anniversary is actually?
They're all the same.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought one made part 3. And
Yeah.
then, the other one had a yellow beam.
They both have yellow beams. It's just...
Just saw it me, alright.
well, that gen's been done. I think we have like 4 gen ourselves. If that's even possible. We've got one here, one there, and one up there. That's like the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. I have flat
Anyway.
lined it though.
Get red herringed gen. You're not on that gen, are you?
No.
Okay, good. It's been red herringed. Mega confusion.
Shit. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
If you get down, try and get down near the shack.
Yep, okay. I'm in the shack.
Okay.
You're in the... Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. You give up?
God knows where he is. Well, at least I think that's bronze and benevolent.
Thank you.
Oh, there. He's running away. I've got red herring on this gen, by the way. So if he comes over here and we go to a different gen, I'll try and distract him by keeping him in distance.
I put flashbang on Gen 2. What was that Ace doing? Shit, they baited me.
Right, I'm gonna go in the locker and hope that he goes back to a gen. He might leave you and like think it's a desperate situation.
Yeah, he's left me.
Can you meet me by the docks, please? Much appreciated.
Yeah. Get a bit of progress on this thing.
I'm doing an SOS.
I'm gonna finish this gen first.
Oh no, the SOS was working for him, apparently.
Adrenaline would have been perfect for you right now.
Oh yes it would. Oh my god, he's so quick.
I'll pressure him by putting the...
How did he get it back already? Jesus.
Alchemist rings, maybe? Oh no, we have to into someone for that.
Hi Ethan. He's
Yeah,
coming.
he's right there.
Ah, please tell me this is open. Thank the Lord. Oh hi Ethan, this is a predicament. It's okay. Just dead now, you know it's
Open it. Open it!
I might get off yet. No. That was so close. I actually thought the bar filled up then. I think he got literally clicked on the animation as I... Oh my god, that's awful. That's awful. Well, we got one challenge out of the 3. McDonald's. Watch him let stealth attack you. Oblivious. I need to see the splice build now. Oh no, Claudette, what are you doing? What are you doing, Claudia? Ace, what are you doing? The hook's right there, Ace. It's on.
I thought he was trying to like break out or something.
That was not worth it, Ace.
Massive shock to the ace, like. Saw that fuck up a little bit though.
Yeah, she's gone. He looks so derpy when he runs like that. Damn, she had deliverance and didn't even use it either. Yes, go Claudette, go.
She's making that.
Your sacrifice was not in vain, Ace. Go on, hatch on the hill.
Well done, Ace.
Damn it.
Aww.
Imagine. I
That
bet
would
it's,
have been the greatest clutch ever.
bet it's in the main building. Like, near the stairs. Not that we'd know, but...
I bet you that like panicking now. No, it is.
Well, yeah, to be fair, like, the thing that runs in your head is like, have they gone for hatch or are they crawling towards the gate? So it's kind of like a case of looking around for the hatch and then like zoom off to the gate every so often to hope that. Which is exactly what he's doing. Oh god, that sounds awful in headphones.
If I was the killer, I would let him crawl and see if he would make it. But he's not gonna make that.
That is exactly what he's doing. He might do, to be fair. Because the time is really slow when he's on the floor. He has like another, what, minute?
I want to see cool end game collapse. Kill. You might actually make it. Aww. Gonna drop him. No, don't hook him. Aww.
Right, what did he run?
That's it, what he had.
Come on, Mark. Oh.
He doesn't even have any speed on him.
He had the target location recovery time. He felt quick.
To be honest with you, it does look really cool though. That the icon that appears, like the circle. That's a tease for the ring.
Yeah. Of course, of course.
Like 3 years in advance. No, 2 years. 2 years. Fucking hell, we got life 2 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Dun, dun. Nah, let's do Survivor. I want to try and get against a Ghostface or a Legion. I say before we come off, or whatever time that is, that's when we look around Lampkin. Have a little tour.
I'll probably stay on for another hour or so.
Yeah, same. I'm not very tired. Plus I got Pepsi to keep me awake. Cider makes you sleepy. Yeah. You only have like a tiniest bit of alcohol and you feel like shattered, but then you need like more to not feel shattered.
I'll be driving by the end of this year.
Yes. I will not.
It might be Christmas. I drive here. But it'll happen.
I am sorry, but what are some Snapchat public stories? Right, so I go on to Snapchat Public Stories. Looper, Johnny Depp fans won't like this news. The one next to that. 5 things about bisexual girls, flaming emoji. They are waiting for you. What? What?
And then I've got what happened to Piglet. And it's a really big guy with a pink hat on, with pink ears, and he's painted his face pink, and he's got the mingiest t-shirt on the planet. I'm gonna screenshot this.
Right, I've put on a strode key.
I've took an image of William apparently.
Let's get on Blighted Jack. Going as Halloweeny as possible, you know. I put on Bing Bong Boo because Bing Bong Boo is kind of like Maya's wearing a ghost sheet. They should make that skin. You know, when he's like just wearing the duvet with the eye holes.
Yeah.
That new Maya skin, 1000 Orictals. Bed sheet. Yes.
If you snap it real quick.
Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What is that? Are those nipples? Oh no, it's a t-shirt.
This thing I'm about to send to you now.
What happened to Piglet? I don't want to know.
Here you are.
That happened to me when I was 6. I was on holiday.
So he's on live stream.
Nah, Ethan. Being open is the only way forward. No, when I was 6, I was on holiday in Paris because we were going to Disneyland. Yeah. I don't know.
One too many baguettes.
You know the funny part.
Power coming out your
Even the funny part is you're not even wrong. But basically, in my hotel. Oh yes, we got a good variation. In the hotel I was staying in, there was a really big swimming pool. Like a really big swimming pool. Where did the stairs go?
Oh, you didn't fucking die of a wimpy kid, did you?
I don't remember what happened in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but basically, long story short. Now this is gonna sound a bit strange, but you know how you wear swimming trunks without boxes? Yeah, like normal people. For some really weird reason I don't know if this was a French thing, but I was not allowed to go in the pool without wearing boxes underneath my trunks. Which I couldn't really prove, but it was not allowed. So 6-year-old me is just, I'm going to obey. Now, anyway. What was it? Oh no. I think it was a family. No, it wasn't family. A friend I made. They farted in the pool. And they made a bubble. And I thought it'd be funny, because you know I'm 6. I thought it'd be funny to do the same thing. Now, it did make a bubble. It was not a poop. So it's not as bad as the meme you sent me. But I don't know if it was the water or what. Oh shit, that made me jump. But it stained. And then I just kind of walked out the pool afterwards. That mean? Oh, I did a fart, but it wasn't a fart. And now there's a stain in my pants. Oh my god, hi. Is it the same light? Oh my god. Okay, him coming down the sides of houses is horrifying. And I underestimated how far forward the house was. That's a bit strange. Dwight, please don't. Okay. I don't know what it is about Blight, but when you're not being chased by him, he looks so goofy.
Yeah.
Are you on Jen at the end of the road? You can get me soon, please. You and this Jane are both gonna like turn up at the same time. Oh, she's gone. God, you're really gassy this evening, aren't you?
I'm drinking a lot of Pepsi.
Fair enough. The ultimate burp juice. I just love how it looks like you're just rubbing a muppet into my back where I've been wounded. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
To put it into context, I didn't drink much of a bottle I had last night, so I had loads left over today.
God. So the thing is, I was about to say same because I don't normally finish a bottle in like 2 litre bottles 2 or 3 days. No, he's off. I'm gonna run away. Come on, sexy Blight. Oh no, this is not. I hear you. There is like nothing you can. If you're running downside the house, you just fucked. So I'm scared because I don't know my way around the upstairs of the house, and there's a fat window. But I think I may just do myself. Oh my shit! Oh my shitting balls! Woo! My heart. Yep, I know. No. There's no way out of this. Even I am fucked. I am fucked. It's all over. There's like no pallet around the backs of these buildings. There's one near you, but I did not see that or get there in time. No idea. Imagine if you could dash backwards. Jane, please. Please, Jane.
This thing's made more ultra rare, but changed the ability quite significantly.
Yeah, kind of like kit changes. I mean, to be fair, some of them do. So the thing is, there's like bad ones, there's like game-changing ones, and then there's the ones like Iridescent Head. But I quite like ones like Iridescent Button for Legion, where it's like they can vault pallets and they break, that sort of thing. I just heard a chest open and a totem break at the same time. Dwight, that is absolutely horrifying. I just go upstairs and there's a light. There's like a light and the chest, and he's like stood just in front of the light, so you just see a silhouette of a Dwight that's on the stairs. Oh shit, he's running. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Mr. Blight, sir. You don't see anything. My heart's like going very quick because I seem to be underestimating how fast he's quicking. Like, he's moving out really quick. Oh god. Seeing Blight jump over a window is also like horrifying. I think the scariest part in all this is please just break the pallet? I don't like looping around pallets like this. At the same time, this is like the longest loop in the actual map. Like, just break it. Okay. And then you can zoom after me. Go zoom zooms. Zoom zooms. This is a free hit for you, Blight. No, it's not. It's not a free hit. To be fair, this house in the back corner is pretty good to loot. Because there's like 50 windows in this. The one I'm looping in right now, has got like 4 windows that kind of make it quite hard for him to catch up. I feel like I don't know what you can do to avoid it. Oh my god, there's this one as well. Like, I have vaulted through like, I think about 10 windows in this one house. Like, it's not even playing the chase music. Please, I've no idea. Oh god, he's moving quick. Oh no. Are you sure about that? Yeah, but he's moving like really, really quick also. It's been quite a long chase. It might just be bloodlust. Has he? Is that you saying you found it? Guess I'll have to try and survive for the next, like... Please get it done quickly if you have actually found it.
No, it does not.
No, okay, well, this is your karma. Hey Ethan, I brought you a present. If you want to loop around anywhere, you see this house over here, just look how many windows are in here. Right, so you've got this one here, right? You got that one over there. And then if you come here, you got that was a really good one there. And if you come upstairs, you got that giant gaping hole here. Then you've got a big balcony. Go. Long live the king. I don't. Let's try and get that gate open. The hook is right there. Ethan, I think we should run to the other gate with the other guy on the hook. Right, this is... I don't like this house. What is its purpose? I like it when that's a blue one. It isn't really aesthetic. Like, you can't go in. No point. I don't remember what that Iron Man meme is. If you're nothing without the dead hard, maybe you don't deserve it. He is camping badly. How good is his peripheral vision? We'll run to the other game. Big button again. Oh god, he's after me. Ah, good timing. Can you come take a hit for me, please? I'm running towards it. There you are. Oh, thank you. Go. Ooh, this is cool. Push this. Look at that, Nick. You've got windows. Come on, let's get that benevolent emblem. Can you let me heal you, and then you heal me? You silly little sausage. I got really scared when I looked away from the screen and then, like, it glowed. And I would laugh at this. I never mind, Jane's on full health. Remember, like, when they made it so there's like a slight and like, oh, what was it? There's like a slight animation so you can teabag as quickly. And I don't know if they removed that or if we've just gotten so used to it, but it does not look like there's barely anything. Because it used to be where you like kind of like dropped, didn't you?
Into the floor. Oh god. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm like gyrating. Where's the Dwight? Dwight! Neil! Neil. Let's go. I wanted to make sure the Dwight was safe, but I don't know. Oh my god, what was that? I like tripped up on a rock. Big button again. Pablo. Oh, we had Jolt. Sedge. Jolt is the only one that's actually stuck with me. Fearmonger has slightly. I like big boots. And I cannot lie. I'm stuck in my head now. Right, I've got all more Lampkin Lane offerings on the thing. So we do be playing for. Interesting. I'll dress up as if we're like getting ready for Arena War and thingy.
Why did you put this jump on over that one?
I don't know.
It looks like meant to be like a demagogue and attacking on like that,
Do you like the tactical gear?
you know? Some fucking predator armor shit, man.
Yeah, it just looks like something out of a sci-fi film, doesn't it? But we're the normal hair. We like the normal hair. Oh, damn it, it's actually reminded me of something. Basically, any character in space. They just love memes. That is a fat cat. I love fat cat memes. Oh my god. Another thing. Oh my god, another thing. I'm sorry, I must try and match that thing as much as I can. What are they wearing? Jean shorts. Damn it, the one thing I don't have. I've got a cat in the hat skirt. Most cursed thing on the planet. No, I'm going back to Scotland. Steve and his Feng people. We'll bring in a winter party starter. We're feeling special today.
God. That's the God sign that every dad must give to.
Who put a damaged photo on? Which disgusting human being. But no, you just don't, do you? The fact that there's more streamers doing Dead by Daylight than Minecraft shocks me. And on top of that, there's... Right, I love the scaling on this. I don't know if GTA 5's had like an update. On Twitch, GTA 5, 213,000 streamers. Among Us, 5,000 streamers. Minecraft, 24,000 streamers. Dead by Daylight, 29,000. Why? Why is GTA like...
The new graphical update, isn't it? And they've had the latest new content in the GTA Plus.
See, it's funny because I'm not even thinking of the normal song, I'm thinking of the version in the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Oh my god, I love that idea. They should have a game mode where killers don't have a red sign and terror radius and survivors don't have splash marks. That'd be fucking cool.
Like the stealth mode. I do like, I think they should just add a bunch of small game modes. Like perk roulette. No perks. Non-competitive, and by that I mean, oh my god, inner healing already. Happy days. Right, I heard your footsteps go back on yourself and I got very scared. Which house do you plan on let's go in the main, like the one in the middle over there. It's like the one-story house that you're running to. Because it's open.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, hello. Oh god, he has a new sloppy butcher. That's okay, because I've got inner healing. Oh no, because sloppy with Wraith. Oh god, that's evil. There's just no getting away, is there? Yeah, but it's a new sloppy, isn't it? Yeah, no, but like, you can heal normally if you're being chased by a Wraith, can't you? And then when they uncloak, you just stop hitting and run, so now it's just going to be worse, because... We have to very quickly get into a lockup. Hang on, please. I know, thing. Yes, sloppy.
Oh, I forgot, I don't know that.
Oh god. He's coming after you. Maybe he'll try and take you to this hook. I mean, there's one like really, really close. But maybe he'll try to take you this one anyway. Never mind.
You know when you've been wearing socks for a while, it makes it really fucking itchy around your ankles.
Yes. Me and the phone were just both... Oh my god, what was that that made me jump? I just heard like a hissing noise near the vent. Wait, so how fast? It was quite quick, wasn't it?
7 seconds.
Oh my god. I don't know what that was. I don't know what I've been blocking. That's all from me, Ethan. Enjoy. I'm gonna go hide in a locker.
I'm in a pallet. Yeah, oh, there's no one around. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh god. I have camaraderie as well. I wanted to be the good sir. Ahoy, matey.
Ahoy,
Now, if they
Mattis.
put the Scoops Ahoy hat on top of their twins, I would be more happy.
Scoops ahoy, Demogorgon. Where is he? Just go. He's right there.
What have I ever done to you?
The moon.
Short hair, bitch. Oh, that's a wheelbarrow.
Oh my days.
Oh. Slow and painful death.
I thought he was gonna lunge at me, but he did not. Oh, I will. Hiding.
Their name is Stan.
I am hidden.
His fingers got cake.
Oh my god, it's so like... I love it. I love the camouflage.
Oh god, what was that plaything?
I'm gonna have a look around for totems in like the buildings.
If the house was stairs that wide, I'd be very concerned. Like, that's like for pushing up a fucking piano. Also, I'm not hallway that big.
I heard him.
Let's just ask him for the bridge.
I think I heard him. Shit, there he is.
One good thing with that window is you can wait there.
No idea where he is. Oh, he's come back after the closet thing. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity, a learning opportunity. Because we don't care about winning. I'm gonna try and find... I'm assuming there has to be a totem in this house, surely. New killer is a fire truck confirmed.
Hey,
Like, you can't have a house this big and not have a totem somewhere.
I want the golden boxes in this. Might be in that doorway that you come past. That one's here, yeah. Probably in there somewhere. Like end game activated by the something like that. Could be somewhere.
Like, in the cupboards.
It is cool to it, like it.
Yeah, I like the cupboard ones.
Oh, it's not the golden.
Where?
Probably to the right.
The pizza box. Oh, there's a totem in it.
Okay.
Sneaky.
In that box, I think.
Oh yes, the toolbox inside the box. As in like those boxes over there.
Yeah.
Totally. I think you saw the can, because to be fair that looks kind of good. I think it would be like in a storage bit. I thought this was
Suitcase or something like that. Opened it.
under the bed.
That box. It'll be in that box.
Teddy bear new killer. Confirmed. Mega confirmed. Right, hopefully that's enough for barbecue. Heal, please, before he zooms over here and sees like 50 million blood stains. Right, now we can do it.
Strength is the coffee butcher.
What was that?
Right.
Is that no? Shh. Is that just floorboards creaking? That's just floor. Oh my god, that's so creepy. It's in the bed. I personally think it's in the basement of the small house. If I had a choice of where to hide it, that's where I would. Because there's like storage and stuff. Or like in here.
Oh,
Like you.
place. Look inside the dishwasher.
Yeah. Just on top. No, I'd put it with Oh my god. I heard him.
That should be like the opposite. Subscribe.
You know what, Ethan? If I had payment set up, then I would. However, I don't know how to do that, and I'm pretty sure I need PayPal for a start. Oh my god, mate, can you go away? Oh, come on. Damn it. I'm just gonna wait until uni, I think, to start all that stuff. What is that thing doing? Like, how did I not see her? Alright, I don't like it upside down. Oh my god. I really wanted to celebrate more like trends and stuff, but I don't remember. Extra game. I don't know. Come on, Faye. Take your time, Faye. What are you even doing? You already sat there. They're all thanks, remember. You're telling me to shoot. You're telling me she was sat behind that car for a good 5 minutes and he only just found her. Oh, Faye. You knew what you were doing, weren't you? What are you doing? Damn, she was on her first talk as well. I've decided. New challenge and objective of the night. First we need to find golden toolbox. That's our challenge. But not in a custom game, in a normal game.
I'm gonna go and pull the S's YouTube channel.
No. Cheats. Lies. Has he actually?
No, I don't know.
No, don't spoil it if you're so. God, Ethan, where's your sense of fun?
The last video we did was 2 minutes.
Then barbecues at the shrine. Red herring. I never see red herring used like ever. Right, that was somehow really weirdly accurate considering, like, that was like a less horse version of it. Yeah, I don't actually know what the requirements are. on Twitch for like donations and stuff. I don't even think there are any, to be fair. I don't know.
I don't think there's any requirements, you just gotta set up your account.
Subscriptions. My subscriptions. I'll have a look. Friends drops, it drops. Inventory. Your inventory is full of empty space. Store it in game by watching your favourite channels. No. More campaigns. No, never mind, not on that. Account settings. Account preference notifications. Stream manager. What's that? Maybe that's it. Bits, boosts. Yep, that's just system licenses.
Yeah, I'll have a look at my.
Because the thing is, I think you have to do it like on set presence. Oh, what's that? Let your friends know which channel you're currently watching. Do not care about that. My channel. Edit profile. No. Stream manager. Activity feed. Settings. I have no idea. I've got no idea. I think you have to do it on the website. Connections. Amazon. How do you do that? Oh, Prime Gaming. Okay. Connections. System. Community guidelines. Nope, going. Terms of service. Going.
Stream manager.
Oh, Stream Manager is just for when you are streaming. I don't know. I'll Google it, see. We've got another Twitch. Lil XVG.
Probably have to have like 50 followers or something like that. With like 1,000 views or something like that.
I don't know, because with Twitch it's like people willingly donating to you. You're not being paid for ads, you are the ones like...
A small percentage just go to Twitch sites, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Not sure.
Like 10% or something. This will be probably my last one.
Okay. I'll Google it. How to set up Twitch donations. To get started, click settings in the menu on the left. Go to donation settings. Methods, add your own. Yeah, I don't think you can do it with the app. I think you need the actual website.
Computer or something.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it on your phone, but that's just really annoying. You have to connect your PayPal, but I don't actually have PayPal yet, I don't think. Because PayPal want you to be 18, which is kind of grim.
I had PayPal, then it got blocked because I hadn't used it at all. It said that my account was suspicious.
It's because you have to be 18, and the thing is, it's like lying on your age with a bank account. It will be suspicious, won't it? So it'll be there like they're there like.
I'm 18 now. That's what I didn't get.
Well, how long ago did you do it?
Like January.
Maybe there's like some two-factor. God knows. Come on, Ethan. Let's get Ethan.
Yeah, there's often like a load of identity documents and shit.
Let's go in here.
Saying that I need to prove that I'm real.
Oh, twins. Tell you what, that noise was satisfying as fuck. I will not. That was really loud. I think if it's going to be anywhere, I think it will be in this house. Like, I hear him. I just can't get the
Oh,
vibes.
cool, you can see through the slits in the walls here.
You can do it over here as well, like this thing. Like very slightly. But you see it's like a bit of board. I'll stick my hand through it.
Us. I think I know where it's gonna be. See if I can get the right camera angle. Oh, oh, that's it. Hold on.
I just realised that they're going to see where we are now, aren't they? Oh god. Enjoy that one, Ethan. I wish you the best of luck. I don't. I think the issue is I quite like these streams to go on my YouTube because the thing I don't like about streaming on Twitch is they disappear. She looks like a really quick killer as well, to be fair. Like her, Trapper and Clown, I don't know what it is about their running animations. And Michael, to be fair. But god, I love her music so much. Fucking, it's the violin together.
Every music how rich we had for on there.
Oh god.
And that sound is what how I thought it was gonna
That's horrifying. See, I'm gonna try and save you, but I'm scared she's. Oh, that shit.
She saw a company.
The thing is, unfortunately, with twins, her strat kind of is camping. Well, she won't be able to teleport back if she's. I find that exceptional on twins only because I never actually go against twins. So I don't really care how they play as like, ooh, twins. At the same time, she is really being evil to you right now. She might. Never mind. This is a bit. I take it all back. Oh my god. Nope, she's deposited the victor. And I don't know whether to recover or crawl away, but I'm gonna recover and hope that one of you somehow swerves back towards me. No. Go cut the other guy if you can. The victor's over there as well. You can get me, please. Before I get to struggle, hopefully. Try and get a hit by if you can. Gonna have to go like Godspeed. I'm gonna run this house and hopefully find a totem.
What you dude? You're fucking
Ah.
suicide.
I did find the totem. Try and distract her from the house I run in if you can. Oh no, he's going in here. Oh. Not a horrifying moment at all. Lockers are so loud. Oh my god.
Got a purple tooth in the chest.
Nice, nice. Why? Oh, she got chest fear on exhausted and blind when on the gen, and then it stays like that for like 6 seconds after. That's not fun. Right, I'm gonna get on. Can you get that person at all? Well, no.
Yeah, cool.
Right, I'm on a gen in that house. Oh no. Oh my gosh, she's right there. Oh no. Oh. Was that decisive? I'll get this gen done one day. One day, even one day. The one in the house, you know where me and you were hooked? I think I heard you. There you are. Yes, enjoy Fearmonger with me. Well, enjoy the blindness then. God, I call that scam. Maybe the toolbox is in these cupboards.
I've been looking fucking everywhere. I have a feeling like one of these subscriptions might open up in the end game for that, so play it with. Look, you know what? That's
Oh, I thought I found it then.
There's a fucking golden toolbox on this one. May not have even had one.
Nah, surely I would. I thought I saw it underneath the dining table, but I'm blind. I think they're gonna hide it like a dark, like blind spot almost. Like usual.
It might be in the house stuff, you know, that you can't go in. You can see through the door.
Maybe. Where is she? Oh my god. Hello. I think she's very dedicated on this, Jake. It's either deep down she actually really cares and she's trying to get us all on our last hook before killing any of us, or this Jake's just pissed her off. soon as you said that. Have a look through the windows. At the same time, it's like really blurry and there's like nothing in there.
In the old one,
They were under a table, wasn't it?
tables, yeah.
I don't think they'd do it under a table again.
No, neither do I.
Maybe this shed.
Oh, there's a sneaky little totem spot here, Alice.
Well, that was it. Yeah.
The back.
Ooh, that's nice. See, the thing is, they also kind of put them in places you don't bother to look, so like in the roof and stuff. Or like if you look up, maybe.
Navigate to this port.
I'm still checking all the cupboards. I always feel like a cupboard's too basic though. Makes it a bit fun though. I can see the Victor running around the car. Jesus Christ, I'm so loud in my truck. I'll try and distract her if you want to go. Never mind. Damn it. Actually worked. No, it didn't. It kind of worked for a little bit. Oh, come on, get me to that window. I swear to God, I will cry if she... Go. No, I'm in the middle of, like, I'm in between two houses. She has left me on the floor though. I think she's dedicating to you, so if you pick me up, then I could run off and do a gen or something. Damn, she found you quick. If you go upstairs, you could go to that window, to be fair, or that window even. I'm not that fully recovered, to be fair. Would not recommend. She can't, both of us. She can't do it, Ethan. Never mind. Good luck, Ethan. You know what I do never trust? Messages to your phone when they say you attempted to deliver a parcel. Or they did, because like, I don't remember if I've ordered something. Not a build, was it?
Would be a t-shirt or something. The M&M.
No head, score truck, mine. Oh god. Why would you run one green add-on, not any others? That is strange. Now, I know you said you're
Fail
tired,
biscuit.
but do you want to have a look round Haddonfield ourselves? Maybe. Yes. Or like a nurse or something where you can like blink.
Oh yeah, I'll go.
I don't think there are many, but there might be some. I'm gonna take in a med kit with the serum stuff because that kind of increases your field of view a bit.
Oh, you want to hear Ghostface music with me?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I'll do this. Jesus, it's carried is by 8 meters on crouch and that's fucking cool.
That is to be fair.
Breaking your pallet or wall immediately recharges that shot.
Alex, we'll look at that one.
Active after failing the basic attack. Ooh,
Is that an ultra rare?
no, that's a fucking uncommon.
What? Is that real?
Ultra rare. Ultra
That's
rare.
uncommon.
It recharges night shard after successfully basic attack that puts the survivor into the dying state. And the other one is the orders of all survivors are revealed for 7 seconds when a marked survivor is put into the dying state.
See, I think that one with the knockout build I use would be quite good. They don't know where the survivor is, and then you know where all they are. I'm surprised that one's uncommon though, because missing an attack with Ghostface can sometimes like ruin it entirely.
Yeah, brown increases movement speed by while walking by 40%.
That's pretty good to be fair. I like it when the browns and yellows are actually like decent ones,
Yeah.
because they're the ones I pretty much only use anyway. I'm too like tight to use my rarer add-ons, because I'm like, but I have like 100 pocket watches, but I have like 50 purple ones. I don't want to use any purple ones. I only ever use purples if I see like the sweatiest looking team ever, or I'm doing a build. Like the ones I never really understand are like nurses. Just no. Just don't use ultra rares. They're like the ultra rare version of like a tutorial. It's like, I don't even remember what. I don't know if they changed them since or not. But like nurses ultra rares were like so. Like one of them literally reduced her power and made her. Yeah, it did. Like one of them literally reduces her power and makes her go at like a faster movement speed, which is just kind of counterintuitive. And then the other one makes it so you can blink a few times, like another time, but not through walls or something. And just say like that is the most like rank 20 like ultra rare rounds I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I'm blinking your eyesight, eye line sight only.
Yeah. So the thing is, that's like a really sketchy one, because it doesn't work all the time. I might watch a film before I go to bed.
Are you ready for this ear-deafening music?
Yeah, have they changed much since the bit? I'm assuming they have, because in the PTP it was kind of all over. I see. Wait, let me hear the terror radius. Don't. So the terror radius is cool. Wait, stay there. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my mic. I'm gonna actually record this if you like, if you don't mind. Just very slowly moving forward. Yeah. I'll record it and put it up. Right, every time I wave, just walk towards me a bit. That's cool. That sounds a lot nicer than it did in the... They removed like the really high-pitched noise. So it's like more like a... I'm assuming you hear it the same. Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's... Yeah, but fucking hell, you're moving that like faster. That's quite scary how quick that is. Like that's actually hard. Like I'll have to show you after this game from you like doing me like crouching after you. I'll put on movement speed add-ons and show you. Right, how do you propose we try and find this toolbox? Check under the bed. To be fair. Yeah. Your red stain is actually quite helpful for seeing in certain bits. Okay, no. I don't think it's in this house. Imagine. Wait, actually I'm gonna check in case. I might just show like a little glimmer. Little glimmer of it. Wait, what are you checking? The yellow house? Okay. This one I thought I saw it underneath the table, but I was wrong. I'll check near the shed. But the shed doesn't open. Maybe it's like hidden on a rooftop you can't get to or something. I am inside the bluey grey house. I'm just doing a toast in case you hit me at any point. Hello. So what is it you need? Okay. I actually can't dig that music. Oh, you're gonna see what the distance is. I need to wait. You've been walking, it's so funny.
Can you hear any music?
Yes.
Can you now?
Yes.
The fuck?
Very, very slightly.
Oh wait, did I even put that other on? No, I didn't.
Well done. Let's check the park. Is that oh my god, I thought that was a totem. I saw like a certain different colour leaf, I thought that was a totem. Wait, maybe there's a golden talks under the roundabout. They've got, oh my god, they got bins. Oh, I thought I saw it then. There's more bins over here. Leaves. Damn. We're on a proper adventure right now. On a mission, Ethan. Okay. Can confirm, unless if we're blind, it's not in there. See, the thing is, it would kind of be symbolic to put it in the main house, which I'm assuming is this one with the most obvious totem outside. Imagine not having cockroaches, that just, it's not cool. Yeah. Gotta get down with the horror film fans. gonna check the basement in case if it's any different down here, then it's not, okay. Like Resident Evil.
I'll see if
Yeah. I think I should check the houses first. I don't... Oh, maybe down there. I should have brought on a flashlight for this map, fucking hell. Maybe you can see through the slits in the wardrobe. Never mind. That would have been pretty cool. If they like hid it in the wardrobe. I'm just hoping it's not like Dead Dog Sullivan and difficult.
for us, we've got a variation in the map, but there's not the basement.
What do you mean? Oh, like the blue downstairs one.
Yeah, the one downstairs.
I found that a bit weird. Maybe that kind of rules out the possibility of that being a
Maybe it's not a bit
to be fair, that'd be pretty smart. Maybe they want you to think it's a house. There's a lot of cars there. Imagine. Some of these cars are quite dusty, aren't they? I think you can sit in the cars better than I can though.
Yeah.
Well, under the cars.
So, you know what we need to do?
What do we need to do?
We need to go as Myers, go up into the window up there, and have you as Laurie down here, looking up at him in the house. That'd be cool.
It's like a scavenger hunt. So the thing is, I don't think they would miss this. I don't think they'd forget to do it.
Oh no, absolutely not. They loved it when they were yeah, let's talk about the end game. Okay.
Yeah, if we do that, then I'll quickly show you Ghostface's thing. I found out it's near the back of the yellow house. Maybe it's in the dog house. You can look inside the dog house, maybe it's in there. It's not. Right, I think when you shut it, you go to the main building and check that little wardrobe, like, door thing. I'll check, like, the fridge and whatnot from the other house. There's a fireplace. Never mind, it's sealed off. Sad time, sad time. To be fair, it would probably help if I could see. I'll check yellow, not yellow house, the white house, if anything open. Yet. Have you checked in every car? Where's you actually? Sometimes. Maybe it's in a tree. On a roof. I think the bins would have been a good place to hide it, to be honest. Rest in peace. I'll quickly go Ghost Face and show you it then.
Put that that add-on with that reduced radius or
Yeah.
like that actually works.
I'm gonna put on Shadow Bond so I can see more. Yeah, it's too dark.
Maybe we'll get the variation of the ones that placed in house.
Yeah. Alright, mark duration, movement speed. It inflicts by Oblivious, that's pretty cool. Oh, the one I was using was a survivor that is marked is inflicted with Oblivious until the mark expires. That sounds good. See, I quite like the idea of the cinch straps. Like, alright, crouching. I'll try the extra movement speed as well. I'm glad it actually plays their menu music now. Like it's actually just dead silence in the custom lobby. Where do you think you're going?
This is where they both cancel each other out and we never go there.
I'm gonna spawn next to Hatch. Maybe it's in the police car. Police car's too dirty. Wait, stay.
Our radius is quite ominous.
I'm gonna watch you from the window. Oh wait, I never checked out this window. Maybe it's on like the roof here. Oh, even sounds better from his. Wait, okay, so go away. That sounds so much better from the ghost face. Right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right, tell me when you can't hear me. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. There. Oh no, I can still hear.
Oh, here.
Sounds like an organ.
How about now?
Okay, I can't hear you now.
Okay, now I'm going to crouch and move towards you. Tell me when you can hear me.
Now.
It's not too bad. I think it'd be better if it was more.
Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Okay.
Okay, it does work.
I mean, I know it works, I just mean, wish it was better. Anyway, let's go check basement house.
Yeah. Do you want to close the hatch first?
No, we'll see if we can find it first. My god. Can you check under the stairs with your torch? Cannot see under.
Yeah, is Terraria sounds like something you'd expect like a vampire?
Yeah. No, I don't see anything under there. I don't believe. Oh, you can see under this bit. Yeah, it's not there. You close the hatch. Oh yeah, and you trained the crouching speed, don't I?
What?
I need to train the crouching speed. Where are you? You're still in that house? That's just 10% as well. They've got dog houses. I'm sus of the dog houses. Check for dog houses, Ethan. All of them. It sounds so much better from the killer's perspective. Oh, there's a truck. Did you check the truck? Possibly. Might be like a tall killer to see inside that window. I think he should have a not so big terror radius. Nyeong. Oh wait, no, that middle house is also I didn't know we could go in that one. Even there's another house in this variation which we missed. It's got a whole kitchen in it. We blind. We just wasted a good opportunity for another house. Damn it. You never know. So what I don't get is, if there's that many different houses, why can't they just all put them on one thing again? Instead of having houses with nothing inside. Yeah, but the issue is, the houses are like a safe haven.
Yeah.
And then everywhere in between there's nothing. So if you're caught outside, you're basically fucked. But if you're in a house, then you can just run around for like 10 years.
Oh, yeah. Then again, I guess that's where the balance is, because once you've
Yeah,
used up
true.
the houses, you've got nothing.
True. To be fair, there aren't that many pallets. It's more like a
Yeah.
window map, which I'm happy with. I guess.
Yeah,
I've
once
kind of
you
grown
get
on it.
that vampire brutal loss, it's good.
Yeah. I think I did get it, I just don't think I installed it. Because I thought it was like a vampire sequel. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's just a full-on classic outfit. What
Fair enough.
vampires do, you straight up just if you get like health, you just slightly turn actually close. But
Yeah.
you can be better than what's very close to the standard.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, I probably will.
Nothing trading vampires in the
So, Vampires Creed Syndicate.
yeah. Keeping that fantasy damage by doing
Fair enough. Oh, that sounds quite fun. Goodbye. Go on, chat. Gonna try Michael on an email. Oh, God, I'm tired. What's a second try?